There'll be a decision. We've had here representatives from abroad of the organisers of the European event, Potato Europe. That's a big European show which is currently organised in 4 countries: Germany, the Netherlands, France and Belgium. We hope to be the 5th country involved, the 5th organiser, in order to organise a European festival once every 5-year cycle. Where it will be in Poland, the organising committee will decide. If it falls to Kalinowa, we're open to continuing with similar events. Yes, the 24th National Potato Days, held on the 26th and 27th of August in Kalinowa near Sieradz, could become in the future a European-scale event. Representatives of the European Committee will judge whether Poland and Kalinowa deserve the honour. We're convinced that for 2 days Kalinowa was the real capital of potatoes. It's well worth coming. We've been to many potato shows and we organise events ourselves, but here it's really well prepared. The weather's okay, the plots are very well prepared. I'm most interested in the plots, the varieties. It's well prepared, super. What I remember is that the varieties we're interested in were here on display, beautifully prepared, so we're interested in those varieties. We should prefer Polish varieties, but hats off to the ones from the West, especially the Netherlands. And in Kalinowa it was possible to see 120 varieties of the plant which has conquered the world. Poland is still a force in potato production. We harvest almost 10 million tons of them, putting Poland in 3rd place in Europe and 7th in the world. Exports are not so good, but things are improving. Everyone knows in recent years the harvest has grown a lot, but I'm not sure that's good news, since rising harvests can mean falling prices. I hope that the economic aspects will improve for you and you'll find satisfaction in what you do. At the 24th National Potato Days in Kalinowa were over 400 exhibitors, 120 varieties of potato and 40 types of onion, presented on stalls and on a 7-hectare demonstration site, where they were harvested by the latest generation of machines. Seldom will you see so many 4-row potato harvesters and accompanying machines. They cleared 1 hectare of potatoes in half an hour. What's gathered here today makes a real impression. The machines, tools, the tractors, but most of all the plants. Today is about potatoes. That's great, as they're a Polish speciality, a long Polish tradition. Potato production has gone on for years and we've achieved a great deal. Good harvests, other vegetables like onions are also presented here. I think others in Europe can learn from us. For example, from the Institute here in Kalinowa at Agrosad, how to produce good potatoes and vegetables. Would you buy one if you had the money? If I had it, yes. What's the best thing about that machine? The functionality. Everything's hydraulic. The tractor is easy to drive. The machine, the potatoes don't bounce around. The halms get cut up perfectly. It's a great event. The demonstrations in the field are a great idea. Each company can show off its equipment in turn. What's the name of this machine? Conveyor belt RH2460. What's it used for? We're standing at the conveyor belt, which is supposed to take vegetables like potatoes, onions, carrots, separate them from contaminants and divide them into smaller and bigger sizes. What's your impression of the festival and what can you see here? It's a positive impression. I didn't expect so many machines, many displays, a lot of interesting modern machines, like this one, a sorter from Grimme. What do you get out of an event like this? New methods of planting, new systems for packing potatoes, and new varieties which allow us to get a better harvest, and with that, a better income. The harvesters from Grimme or AVR or Ropa are machines we don't see every day in Poland. They're very professional machines for large fields, large farms. The tractors which work with them must be top quality and very powerful to meet the demands of those machines. What's interesting is that all the exhibitors are in one place. Fertilizers, technologies, machines, irrigation systems, techniques to protect the plants. It's rare to find all of that together in one place. We have such achievements, so many varieties and possibilities with potatoes that our exports to the European market, the Western European market, are starting to grow rapidly. Obviously, it's only the beginning, but with the potential we have, I think we're able to conquer Europe with our Polish potatoes. Do you know what you're putting in your pot, what variety and what it's for? Of course I know. We're here because we produce potatoes, different varieties, so I know all about it. We're aware, here and around the country. Events like this, the 24th National Potato Days, attract thousands of people and show that we know about the topic, and we know that our Polish potato is the best potato. The farmers came here today. Interest was moderate today. Nobody orders, they just want to see how the varieties look. A long way from planting still. Yes, a long way. We have old clients, new clients. Some come to us, others go. You have clients from around Sharad? Yes, we have a lot from this area. AVR can offer farmers all the machines for potato production, from machines to prepare the soil for planting, to planters, ridge formers, harvesters such as you see here, and all the machines for storage, trailers, double trailers, transporters and loaders. To keep stable conditions, we use various ventilation systems because when it's, let's say, -10 outside, we have easily enough cold outside to keep a stable temperature. When spring comes and it gets warmer, unfortunately, we have to use a cooling unit like the one behind me and keep the highest possible humidity because the potatoes need to breathe. The organizers didn't only take care of business and providing information. There were surprise prizes which everyone taking part could win. You just need to register during this year's Potato Days to receive a coupon. Fill in the coupon and complete the phrase, "I like Polish potatoes because," and put it in the box on the main stage. The results will be announced in mid-September. The competition for the best tasting potato variety was completed on the second day of the 24th National Potato Days in Kalinowa. Ladies and gentlemen, variety number 1, the tastiest, the best, chosen by those eating is Ricarda from Europlan. My congratulations. Variety Ricarda. Diploma and the Marshal of the Łódź Voivodeship's trophy awarded by the representative of the Marshal and the Council of the Voivodeship. Very often people ask, what's that variety? Clients want to know what are the characteristics of that particular potato. They ask about other varieties. I think it's a sign of the awareness of what we eat, what we want to eat, what we put in our cooking pot. However, many people here also said that when they go to the supermarket, what do they buy? A bag with the label potatoes. It's not just people from the Łódź Voivodeship, but from all Poland and from abroad, and very many of them. And it's very important that our potatoes are starting to conquer foreign markets. Just 2 years ago, we couldn't export. Now we export. Under certain conditions, but I think we'll overcome those very quickly and we'll be the best producer of potatoes in Poland. And that's important because our region is capable of producing more potatoes, more and better, and people will have income from that. I'm impressed. I'm here for the first time in Kalinowa. It's a beautiful place, lots of people, lots of farmers who were very happy to see all the machinery on display here. Not to mention that they ate our produce. This event is necessary. It's also necessary to have good prices for potatoes to be able to grow them, sell them, and have money in our pockets. I like it very much. Most of all, the new machinery, machines for production, sorting and storage, and all the varieties of potatoes, new ones for me. There's plenty to see and learn from, and then cooperate with you. The first day of the 24th National Potato Days in Kalinowa ended with a concert, the spiritual icing on the cake. To the ancestral home of the Zaremba family, which Stanisław Moniuszko and Jan Henczynski, creators of the national opera The Haunted Manor, frequented, came the travelling festival Colours of Poland, of the Łódź Philharmonic Orchestra, with a concert entitled The Not So Scary Manor.
Składamy za troskliwość korne dziękczynienie, lecz... Co? Lecz... zanadto twa dobroć pospieszyła, zanadto pospieszyła.
Stanisław Moniuszko, The Haunted Manor, of course, one of the greatest and the best known Polish operas. Here a selection, not the whole opera of course, but a selection of the most characteristic fragments. It's great that this is a place connected with the composer Stanisław Moniuszko, so there are lots of elements which we were able to combine in this project. This place has a special atmosphere. For us, it's a new experience because obviously we're usually seeing on a stage in a closed space with a decorated scene, and here we have natural decoration. And also knowing that both Stanisław Moniuszko and the librettist used to come here, it's an unbelievable experience. It's certainly a special concert and a special place. We know that Henczynski came here, that he lived nearby, and hence the whole opera. Stanisław Moniuszko's Haunted Manor. Moniuszko, I believe, also came here. It's a model manor house of those times. It's beautiful. The whole surrounding park is beautifully maintained. I think it has a wonderful spirit and could help create such a great opera. We managed to organize a great, impressive event. Every detail was taken care of. We have our stand here behind me. We're displaying our products, what we pack and how. It's a wide range. People come to see different varieties. You can also go into the fields. There are over 120 varieties of potatoes. It's a very big event. I really like it. Beautiful weather, great people, everything's good. The most interesting thing is that so many people have come to the event. It's a great event, and that's why it's not just Poles who come. In this sector, there are new things all the time. New varieties, new methods to use, new production technology, and you have to get to know about them. And that's the point of organizing events like this. Transfer of knowledge to practice. And the beneficiaries of that transfer are farmers, processors, packagers, we can say from the field to the table. And consumers too, because there were a lot of consumers here today who wanted to widen their knowledge. For many years I've noticed a huge gap between the knowledge in the potato industry and that of ordinary consumers. And we do this for the market, for consumers. If the consumer is aware of the potatoes he's buying, he'll buy knowing that this is type A, compact, for salads, floury, or for general use. And then they'll be happy, and if they're happy, there'll be an increase in production. I could take some authentic, modern knowledge about potatoes, which I have contact with almost every day. I want to know more about them. That's why I'm here. I'm impressed with the swing of this event. It's mainly about the plots with varieties from different companies. You can look, you can get to know them at first hand. From the field, displays of machines. Really, the growth of this event, a very big event, is impressive and very satisfying. There's a lot of interest. We're in the Sieradz area. This is the area with the highest potato production in Poland. We have here a center of Polish potato production. It's a region which has achieved great changes, enormous progress in technology, knowledge of farming, running a plantation and maintaining it, and farmers have attached themselves to groups of producers, processors, exporters of potatoes, thanks to which production is profitable, and Sieradz has become a potato region. As organizers, we're happy. Happy above all with the number of visitors. We're happy with the exhibitors. They've really shown something on a European scale. There were 140 of them. Most importantly, I can say now, officially, that we had the biggest ever potato harvesting team in Poland. 8 powerful harvesters working at once. Everyone who was here and saw that was very impressed. We made a great effort to get everything working well. Yesterday at the local school we had lessons aimed at farmers to reduce the number of mistakes made in potato production. There were well-known specialists in the field and they shared their knowledge with the farmers. You deserve to organise the European Potato Days in the near future. It's not us, the organisers, who deserve it, but Poland. Yesterday we were visited by representatives of Potato Europe, who will decide if Poland will join as the 5th country organising those European Potato Days. They were impressed, and we really have a great chance that in a few years the European Potato Days will be in Poland. Over 2 days, the National Potato Days in Kalinowa attracted almost 10,000 visitors.
Hey!